Hello everyone, and welcome back to another YA Book Talk. Our first full moon of the new year was January 6th. It's also considered the wolf moon. So in this book talk, I'll be sharing novels that feature werewolves in them. So let's get to it. Warning, spoilers ahead. First up is Werewolf by Rachel Vincent. 16-year-old Adele is part of a family of resident bakers in the small village of Oakvale. On the surface, her life seems pretty mundane. She helps her mother with the baking, and her days usually begin early so she can deliver bread to her fellow villagers. Her family's not rich, but they get by. Her free time is spent with her sweetheart, Granger. Unfortunately, Oakvale is surrounded by a deep, dark forest that is filled with monsters, and Adele is tasked with protecting its residents from them. In fact, she comes from a long line of female shapeshifters who can change into werewolves. And she does this without the knowledge of any of her neighbors. She's almost like a superhero with a secret identity. Can she juggle her day-to-day responsibilities with her innate duty to protect her hometown? Can she lead a normal life while having supernatural abilities? Well, you'll have to read Werewolf to find out. Next up is Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. 17-year-old Grace Bisbane has always lived by the edge of the woods in Mercy Falls, Minnesota. When she was 11, Grace was attacked by a pack of wolves in her backyard. She is saved by a yellow-eyed wolf who halts their onslaught. Since then, she's watched the pack return during the cold winter months. For 6 years, she looks for her yellow-eyed protector and likes to think that it remembers her. He actually does remember her. Unbeknownst to Grace, the wolves are actually werewolves who change into their human forms during the summer. She doesn't realize this until one of her classmates, Jack Culpepper, is killed. Now the citizens of Mercy Falls have taken it upon themselves to hunt these creatures down to stop their attacks. One day, a young man appears on her back deck. He's been wounded by a gunshot and is in desperate need of help. Grace can't help but notice that his eyes are the same color as her wolf, quote unquote. Who is this person? Or is he a creature? Can Grace nurse him back to health without her parents knowing? Won't assisting him put Grace in mortal danger? Well, you'll have to read Shiver to find out. And the saga of the Wolves of Mercy Falls continues in Linger, Forever, and Sinner. Finally, I have Squad, a graphic novel by Maggie Tokuda Hall and Lisa Sturl. Becca has just started as a junior at a posh high school in a suburb of San Francisco. She's always been an outsider, so she's worried about making new friends. Much to her surprise, she's invited to have lunch with Marley, one of the popular girls at Piedmont. Marley's part of the cool girls clique, which seemed to accept Becca almost immediately. Soon after, all four of them are hanging out, shopping, and going to parties together. At one particular party, Becca is lured away by an aggressive boy who won't take no for an answer. Her new friends swoop in to rescue her, and all three morph into werewolves. What? Afterwards, Marley, Amanda, and Ariana offer to turn her so she can join their pack. Will Becca accept or refuse their invitation? Well, you'll have to read Squad to find out. It might be too late to view the Wolf Moon, but it's not too late to dive into these books. All of the aforementioned titles are available to check out from our young adult collection, which is located on the second floor of the Allentown Public Library. Thanks for watching, and join me next time for another YA Book Talk. Ow!